Good. Good. I'm really glad to be back to these Zoom book club meetings again. I'm sorry I missed the last few meetings, but I have been reading a lot lately and I can't wait to gab about it with everyone. But overall, I'm doing okay. Oh, did you not hear? Joe died of the COVID. Yeah. Yeah, he got sick back in April. And I remember it specifically because of all the days for him to get sick, he chose my birthday, which he then completely forgot because he said he had a fever. Of course, I forgave him. But I mean, can y'all even imagine a husband forgetting their wife's birthday? I would never forget my husband's birthday. But then again, I'm a loving and caring person who always puts others first. So I took care of him. Actually, I've always had this fascination with the unwell. Even from the time I was a little girl, I'd always attract hurt or sick animals. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I went to school for nursing right before I met Joe. Mhm. I didn't finish school though because I wanted to stay home and have a family. That, of course, was before I knew Joe. He couldn't have kids. Ah, but we want to talk about the book. Book. I'll just say one more thing. I don't know if y'all know this, but just out of high school, I was married to someone else. Huh. We were fighters. We'd fight all the time. And honestly, I thought that was the worst marriage imaginable. I thought fighting meant you weren't getting along. I thought fighting was the antithesis of love. And I mean, we would scream over everything. You'd get the tiniest hint of a cold, even the scent of allergy season. It was like the world had to come crashing to a halt. I'd have to wear long sleeves and sunglasses for a week, and you should have seen him. But anyhow, I took care of him best I could. And well, he died of an accidental overdose a year into our marriage. Oh, Joe wasn't like that. Mm-mm. Joe was just docile. He was feeble. He was, quiet. And even while he was sick, he was just so quiet. And when your husband is sick, what are you supposed to do? I couldn't go anywhere. Like I said, we didn't even go out for my birthday. The only choice I had was to take care of him. This is the last thing I'll say about this because I just want to tell you, ladies, we're not having a funeral. And honestly, I think that's best. I just want to move on. The morning I found him, they picked him up, and that was that. It was a completely normal morning. I got up, made coffee for me, and tea for Joe. I made a special tea that really soothes the sick. I could tell he hated it, but I'd make sure he drank it twice a day. I have a wooden chair that my first husband made, and I just rock back and forth in it in the morning, watch him drink his tea. So on that day, I went to check on him like normal, and he was warm, but he wasn't there. He must have died right before I got to him. So I called the authorities, and they took him away. Like I said, Joe was always so quiet. I almost wish he would have made a noise. You'd think when you're dying, you'd make a goddamn noise. Just fight for once. I hated my late husband for always yelling, but this is different. It's like he snuck out and didn't leave a note. It's just so unsatisfying to take care of someone and not have the outcome you want. But like I said, we're not having a funeral. He's already cremated. I don't know if you know this. They're not even doing autopsies right now for COVID patients. So club. Also, do y'all think I look like a widow twice over?